next in the 21-22 EBL draft, we have the Golden State Warriors picking number 12. First off, I would like to say, thoughts are out to Dewey. Know you have a lot going on right now in your personal life, and personal life does come first before EBL. I hope all is best for you. That being said, with pick number 12, the Warriors did select small forward Raven Olmstead, and I do hate this pick. Of course, I'm going to give it a little leeway. Dewey's got a lot going on. I think in a regular offseason where he's a little more focused, I don't think he makes this pick. I know he needed a small forward, and so this just kind of seemed like, yep, small forward, Raven Olmstead, A potential, 19 years old, let's pick him, done, boom, that's it. That being said, I do not like this pick at all. Now, there was a lot of very friendly, very calm and casual discourse around this pick yesterday in the chat. So we'll add on to that a little bit here. A lot of people saying, or at least some people saying, that he's very close to Shin that the Rockets picked. It looks the same, and I think there's a very stark difference, and that is of course in the outside rating. We've seen in the past people who start draft picks who start with C+ outside rarely ever get to a point where they become like a good outside shooter. A- is a huge stretch to get to when you start with C+. There's just the outside doesn't develop the way other positions do, and that's why I think he actually looks closer to Othello Durden to me than he does Shin. I think the problem with that is that Olmstead is 6'5" and will obviously never play power forward. His ceiling, his best case scenario is like an Oscar Cuddy. But again, you would have to hit so hard on that potential. You'd have to go up so much in defense, rebounding, handling, inside, bring that outside from C+ to B to even get close to what Oscar Cuddy is. And there's a lot of discourse on whether Oscar Cuddy is even like a great small forward or not. So I don't like this pick at all. I don't think it's a good pick. I did not have him in my top 20. I think he is a positionless SF that at best is going to become like a third string shooting guard, small forward, point guard type player if he develops that outside at all. He's too short for power forward, obviously way too short for center. I don't see where he becomes a good player that contributes. I think he'll end up being like a second string, third string for all of his career, and that's like the best that he'll get. Now, obviously, if he has 100 potential and you hit on absolutely everything, then yeah, sure, but you don't want a player that you pick number 12 have to have like your best case scenario to hit on all the chords in order to become good. That's not what you want. You want someone that's like, all right, yeah, if he hits on a few things, he's going to be great. Not just like, yeah, if everything goes perfectly, he'll be good, because you can say that about anyone. So don't love this pick. I do understand why Dewey took it. Hopefully it kind of works out for him, but, we'll see.